Hey guys, I'm Eric.
I'm Tim.
I'm Glenda.
We are D&D Miniature and Board Games. So we just got done playing Dig A Dino. Dig a Dino.
Is anybody else trying to fight the urge to say Dig Dug?
I'm not even thinking that.
Oh, well, that's all I've been thinking.
That's all you can.
As normal, guys, we score on 1 to 5, 3 being average, 5 being outstanding, 1 being horrid. We score on graphics and artwork, rulebook, components, replayability, and fun. Is there really a preacher character?
That is.
Okay.
They can dig too.
Graphics and artwork. Tim always starts with graphics and artwork.
I thought this definitely could have had better graphics and artwork. I don't know, just everything is kind of dark, especially when you get down onto the rock. The stuff was kind of hard to read. You know, black borders, black letters, dark backgrounds. It was hard to see the people's faces on here. Some of them are comical, to say the least.
I think that's the idea.
So I gave graphics and artwork a 2.
Okay. Glenda?
I gave it a 3. It's just average. I had the same observation. It's so dark that you can't really, at one look, what is that? And then, I can't really identify it as far as the outline and everything. So, it's a 3.
I had to go with 3 too. I just thought it was just average. I didn't have the same problem of reading, though. I can understand that maybe the black border and the black lettering, it could have been thought out better. Maybe done like a white lettering since it was such dark colors.
White lettering or a white border.
But I gave it 3. You guys mind if I take rulebook first?
No, go ahead.
Hey Eric, why don't you do rulebook for us?
Go ahead.
Thanks, Tim. I gave rulebook a 4. It actually almost hit 5 for me. I thought the rulebook was excellent. It was A to B, perfect. The only thing I didn't like was, and Tim, you brought this up while we were playing, was the diagram for the setup, instead of being on the rulebook, you had said it was on the bottom of the box.
Yeah, it's on the bottom of the box.
Can I see the bottom real quick?
Got all the tokens in it.
That's fine. And I just felt that, I know you guys can't see it from there, but
Because it's kind of dark.
It's still dark.
but I felt that such a small thing for the diagram could have been put on the rule book, and that's what just took it down to a 4. Had that been a rule book, the rule book would have been a 5. It was outstanding.
Oh.
Tim?
I gave it a 3. The rule book does what a rule book's supposed to do. Could have been better, could have been worse. Average.
Glenda?
Rulebook simple. I think laid out right, and you can understand and you can play it.
So your score was?
A 4.
I gave components a 3. There's average. There was nothing spectacular, but nothing, in my opinion, really horrid either. It was just average components. For the type of game it is, it works.
Mm-hmm. Who's next? Tim?
I gave it a 2.
Oh, he's on 2s.
Well, the first player token. This is a freaking game about archaeology. And you're going to give us a glue together wooden...
Well, it was supposed to be wooden.
Who cares? You should have, you come on, man. You paid for all these little tokens or the cardboard goofy people. You could have paid for us to at least put together a cool looking 3D dinosaur.
Glenda.
Where were we now? Components. Oh, okay. The components, I gave it a 3. They just created what's needed for the game. Nothing spectacular. It is just the game piece for the game.
So replayability. I can see this game, if you have kids playing, being a higher replayability, because with the sonar, it gives it that like a memory type game, flipping stuff over, trying to remember where everything's at, so that you can go for it. But I gave it a 4 because, well, even though there aren't a lot of cards, you're never really sure where everything's placed. And you've got different choices. You can go after the meteorite samples, which is in the regular soil, or you can go after the dinosaurs, which are down in the rock. So, I mean, I gave it a 4. I thought it had a little bit of above average replayability. Glenda?
Oh, I gave it a 3. There's nothing much to say about this game as far as replayability. I mean, age-wise and, tactic, not much really. It's 3. Really is.
Yeah, I agree. It's an average game. The lack of more cards definitely kills the replayability. But for younger kids, and like I was saying, I think they rated it as 8 and up. I think you could actually probably go down to, in some cases 5 and 6, and be content with with kids.
I'll agree with you on that. I think they really hit the age bracket wrong. I think this is something that you're right. 5, 6, 7-year-olds can easily play, and it's something that mom and dad throw out with the younger kids.
And add excitement to that for the kids, exactly. But for us, is
and I think for kids, it would a lot of this would be a lot higher.
I think we're going to have to, I think the market as a whole is going to have to start reassessing age, because kids in elementary school are getting, tablets and iPads at home and at school, and they're on computers all the freaking. These kids are smarter than we think. Children of the damned is what they are.
Especially when they have to set up our phones for us.
Yeah.
Overall fun. Tim.
I gave it a 4. It playing with older people, when you start looking at stuff and, like you said, trying to do the memory match stuff, yeah, it starts to get, oh crap, I can't get to this right now, but nobody else has looked at it, and you gotta hope that nobody digs that sample up for you. So I thought overall fun was a 4. Even though, like I said, there's a lot of low scores that I gave it, but overall,
But you did have a good time playing it.
I had a decent time playing it.
Glenda?
I gave it a 2.
2.
The first time I've given a 2 on fun, but it's probably just not my kind of game. I'm really, no, it's like, no. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm more hyper for this one. This is just, no.
You just didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, it's not my kind of game.
Which was noticeable by the fact that you couldn't even focus on it.
Hold my attention. Sorry.
I mean, hey, yeah,
it happens, right?
It happens.
Can't, like,
which
all
is
the
why
games.
we have 3 people doing this, because it's different views. My fun was a 3. I just found it average. I wasn't overly excited. I did find the fact of screwing another player over by looking at certain things and, doing facial expressions for something that was horrible, and then watching somebody go and dig into it and it'd be like a gas pocket. I kind of enjoyed that, but
I'm sure you did.
Magma.
I just gave it a 3. So Dig A Dino overall score 3.1.
Dig Dug.
Just a hair above average for us. I think it would have done better had the diagram been in the rule book.
3D model.
Hey, I think didn't somebody said
Something transpired. I cannot remember, but we were supposed to get a wooden token, and then that got sent. And I know that's a few people said things about it. I mean, it happens.
but that's right. This is something a paleontologist will enjoy playing. That's right.
Once.
But anyways, guys, 3.1. Remember, support your local gaming. We support Discover Games.
Fayetteville, Georgia, across from Pavilion, behind Ruby Tuesdays, in between Sprint and a nail place.
And there's a big Harbor Freight there too, and a Goodwill.
There you go.
Anyways, guys, game on.
Game on.
Really? What is it with you and just wanting to be different?
I have no desire to fit in.
Bye.
Game on, guys.